Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and I promised I would do a review on the Elmer's Craft Bond Tacky Glue. I was in my Michaels, and I usually use the 3M adhesive. I know everybody knows I don't have one handy to show, but you all know what it looks like. It's $6.99 for a bottle this size. And the problem I have with it is by the time it gets to about a little over halfway, the spout, or whatever you want to call it, is so clogged up and goofed up and poked with pins that nothing comes out. And if you keep a pin in there, it gets rusty and stuff. So, and I wash out the nozzles, clean them all out, and it works for about 5 seconds, and then back to the cloggy part. Plus, the glue seems to get really thick. Maybe it's getting old or whatever. So anyways, I went to Michael's to get some, because I have like 3 bottles that I know there's glue in there, but it's just too hard to use for my poor little hands. So I went to go get some, and I was like $6.99, and then I saw this sitting right next to it. And I thought, Elmer's has been around for, I think, since, the dinosaur age, because it's just a good, we all used it in school probably, but, my dried little fingers. So I thought, and it's tacky glue, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. So I bought a second bottle because I love it. It is the best glue. It's like, the Eileen's tacky glue, it's about that thick. So it is thicker than 3M, but it's really versatile. I have used it on greeting cards. I've used it for ribbons and trims. I've run the gamut. I've used it on everything I can think of, on embellishments, putting together like paper embellishments. I used it on, let me think. Oh, stamps, everything. I've used it on everything, including little teeny tiny rhinestones. And if I can get this to focus, alright, focus. Why is it not focusing? Sneak in on it. There. You cannot see any schmegma at all. And like the craft glue or the adhesive, I always can see. But I'm a sloppy little gluer, and trust me, there is. Why is that not focusing? There. I gotta sneak in again. There is, I am sloppy when I glue because I can't see anything. And there's nothing. There's no goobers, nothing. The only thing is, when it does come out, you've got to just be really slow. And when you're doing something like this, anything else, you're fine. I glued all these, and I had a big hot mess. But it does, you just got to go really slow and put the dot down, and you can get teeny dots. But, because what it'll do is, if you pull it up fast, it'll have like a little snotty little trail. But just go slow for little dots like this. Otherwise, glue away. So I did these little rhinestones, and then here was the acid test. I made this little recipe box last year, and it was a challenge to use only from your recycle bin. And I keep just, any little, everybody does, we all do, in scraps of whatever. Like I had stamped, or these are just labels I had, and I threw it in the recycle bin. I punched that out or cut it out. This was a board, I just threw it all in. So I picked out all the, oopsie, there you go. Anyways, back to this. All of it was from my recycle bin, including this Truvia box. Truvia sugar, or, the natural Truvia sugar. And it's a little bit of a waxy box. And so I had to glue these flaps down, because I took it apart so I could, why did it come apart? Oh, I know, when I recycled it, I opened it all up because I was just going to throw it away, and I thought, you know, it's a cute size, so I kept it. So I had already flattened it. So then I had to re-glue these flaps down. Well, it's gluing waxy, glossy, waxy paper to waxy, glossy paper, or cardboard. And so they wouldn't stay down. Every time, you know, I used red line tape, I used adhesive, I used Gorilla Glue, everything. I tried everything. And they wouldn't, I mean, every time I opened my closet, I got it in my closet on my little bookshelf. These dang flaps would be flapped up. And I'd push it down, or I'd try and do... This Elmer's glue, I glued it last week. And seriously, if it was anything else that I've tried, the flaps would be flapped up already. But not so with this Elmer's. And guess what? The best thing? It's $1.99 a bottle every day. So instead of $6.99 for glue that, in my, you know, my, I can't think of the word. What I've found is that the 3M adhesive, you only use so much. You can't get it. I think it gets too thick and dry in the bottom. This, I'm already like, this is my old bottle, and I bet I've done projects like crazy, and it's still just here, and it works just beautifully. So, go check this out. You'll love it. It's really good glue. And especially, I think up here in Minnesota, we have kind of really cold winters and really humid, hot summers, which, well, we're supposed to have a summer this year. So far we haven't. So a lot of my adhesives get real wonky down in my Artler because it's extra cold in the basement during the winters, or, you know, an extra wet during summer. So this so far has held up really well. But that's what I'm saying, is that the weather really screws up a lot of adhesives and glues, and I don't think it's going to work it on this, because this is really, to me, really, this is the acid test that's keeping these flaps down. So anyways, check it out. I'm loving it. Thanks for watching. Bye.